Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season. Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. This fielded at the 2. And he's going to be out of bounds here as the run back will leave him shy of the 20-yard line.
The Redskins take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
First carry for Darius Geis, and they are not going to let him turn the corner. Some serious pressure right out of the gate. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
And that's how you want to start a sequence defensively. That's what we used to call partner. Hello, glad to meet you. Tagged him for a loss.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Lucky. Check 24. Check 24. Check.
Geis. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. 3 yards is the pickup, but it leaves them still needing 11 here on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 11.
He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up. Check nickel. Hey, alert 3. Watch out. That's it. Slam. Go. Motion.
Snap comes at 1. Now Haskins. And a throw there going to be incomplete. That's a pretty good opening possession defensively.
And you know the goal is to make something of a statement, especially on the road with your first defensive possession, isn't it? Go right out and establish yourselves and let them know this is going to be tough going all game long.
Now Austin. Good blocking there. Nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10. The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And this defense feeling the encouragement. They stop him at the line of scrimmage on the first play of the afternoon. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
There we go. Hey, kill. It's just me and you. There we go, kill. Mike 3. Combo. Watch the backer. There we go, kill. Hey, 47. Mike 3. Trump. 3. Defense wins championships, baby. 0-0, Mike 3.
Throwing on 2nd down. Prescott. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. Lorenzo Carter. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Redskin defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Kill! 47! 47!
Mike 3!
Gun!
Mike 3! Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go.
3rd and long for Prescott. Taking a shot for Samuel. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Monte Nicholson picks it.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
Here we go. 60 out, 54. Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Deuce. Let's go. Come on. Check the backer. What? Go. Kill. Turn it up. Kill. Turn it up.
Under crunch. Under 10. Under 10. Check 52.
Check. Shit. Go. Quick.
On first down, this is Geis. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
No. Check.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Haskins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DeMarcus Lawrence. Make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes, and just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, their quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Record. Hey, shoot. Let's go. 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 49.
Check 49.
Now Haskins, 3rd and long. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
I think the punter might start to get into a pretty good rhythm here if he keeps getting opportunities. But that's the last thing his team wants to have happen, right? The last thing you want to see is your punter feeling pretty good because he's out there all the time.
Yeah, first quarter only, but they're 0 for 2 on 3rd down conversions to start this thing. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. Now Prescott. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. To throw is Prescott. He can't avoid the pressure. Redskins get there. Lorenzo Carter able to record his 5th sack of the season. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. The Redskins looking for another timeout, and they get it. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Prescott from the gun on 3rd. Oh, Prescott stripped, and the Redskins scoop it, taking it right down Broadway. And he will score. Touchdown, Washington. And Charles, look at the big fella. What a rumble that was. Not only to scoop it, but then take it the rest of the way for the touchdown.
And now you know they're going to have to hear about it from now on. The defensive backs, he's going to want to run with them, do their drills, the whole deal. He thinks he's the pace setter now.
It doesn't matter what happens in practice this week, he's smiling. Hopkins with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And job 1 here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Here's Prescott. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
It's 3rd down and 4 yards to go.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Kill. 47.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Completes it to Samuel. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. With a quick slant, good for 8 and a first. First down, Prescott. It's a shuffle pass, and it's complete. He's got the first down and more past midfield. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Prescott yet again. Completes it right side to Cooper. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. On 2nd down, it's Pollard. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Here we go again.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete.
Prescott's pass, throwaway and incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Prescott to throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Well, sometimes those cliches really come true, don't they? When they talk about it takes all 11 to play good defense. We've seen that in this ball game. I think the secondary has to be singled out, though. They are in the presence of every receiver whenever the ball's thrown. And this one, they help force another incompletion.
Here we go, 47. Switch, hey. Switch up. 0-0, Mike Free.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And he's got his target. That's more. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins' 15-yard line. A first opportunity in the red zone for the Cowboys. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Deron Payne. What an effort from him on that play. Big tackle for a loss of 11.
3rd and long.
They'll need a big play here, will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long.
You got 3 down. Mike 3. Combo. Here we go. Mike 3.
Prescott. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Now, if you're going to get rid of it, you better get outside the pocket.
Yeah, you have to get outside of that tackle-to-tackle box, right? Get out there, and then you can do it legally, but he wasn't able to do so, and they end up losing the down as well.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle, right? No big plays given up, no balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
You like
Come
that
on.
one?
What does that mean, break out? Just because you break chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that, but I'm just going with why they said that. I have no idea.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And they've got themselves a 7-0 lead here, but that, you recall, was a defensive touchdown, so still nothing as of yet for this offense.
Well, they're happy to have the lead. We got to cut them a little bit of slack. It's still early enough, just a couple of drives so far, but if this one goes nowhere, those adjustments that we talk about, they shouldn't wait for halftime. They should go ahead and start working on them right now.
I'm coming. Check 99. Check 6.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. That's going to set them back 5 yards. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum?
57. Mike, 57.
Shotgun handoff now for Love. And he'll go down at at the 26 following a gain of 6.
But they certainly got dented with that first down run. So now they've got to be back on their heels a little bit as a defense.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Second down, Haskins. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack.
Now, how about that? Defensive coordinator perfectly in sync, dials up a blitz. And the man in the middle, he's the one who gets home.
Big Mike.
Big Mike.
Let's go now. 26 yards. I got him. Hey, watch it. No change. Watch the screen. 36. Smoke. Check out. There they go.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Haskins, he's going to fire one deep left sideline. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's Tressway now, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Here's Austin. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
On 1st down, Pollard. And he's got room past the 20. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A big play here for Dallas. 47 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. On the sneak, it's Prescott. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Dak Prescott with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Cowboys have taken the lead.
Instead of having to play follow the leader there, the leader led.
I like that. And he likes that, doesn't he? 1st and goal, let me do the job.
Because you know when he falls into the end zone after falling behind those big guys who pushed up front, that's a pretty good celebration, isn't it?
Gives him a little street cred in the locker room, too, doesn't it?
Street cred, and then when they go out to dinner afterwards, he's still picking up the check.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. So far, they've had 3 drives, 3 punts. Not good.
Not good indeed, because you've got to have something to show for being out on the field. Now, sometimes, if you have a game where neither side has scored, 3 punts isn't a bad thing. But when you're trying to set the pace, get up on top in a game, you've got to show better offense and find a way to put some points on the board.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that.
Brings up 3rd and 13.
The Redskins on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Haskins to throw. Looking for Campbell downfield. And that'll be incomplete. Now, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion, as we just saw there, that's winning football.
Taken in at the 22. Tavon Austin, he's going to go. Touchdown, Cowboys. Mark that down as a punt return of 78 yards. And the Cowboys are able to show off their quick strike ability. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
The Redskins take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
The Redskins going to go ahead and use their final timeout, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. They'll run with Geis. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down.
Hey, check Mike 57, Mike 57. Come off the ball.
3rd down. Here's Haskins. And he finds McLaurin. The 30. 20. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Terry McLaurin, his 6th touchdown of the season. As they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Extra point good by Hopkins. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
Here we go.
And from down in Miami, an update. And the Chiefs have jumped out to an early lead in their ball game. And we'll try and keep you updated on those events and others around the league as we continue through this one. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are in the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
And the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
He's thrown 1 interception already, and that doesn't necessarily mean the rest of the game is going to go like that. but it does seem that he's a little bit off in his approach to this one.
Yeah, it does, and that was a risky throw right there.
Got to be careful about taking care of the ball, making sure you get back within yourself. I mean, those mechanics that they work on all the time, they're there for a reason. Kind of get back to those and maybe tamp it down a little bit.
The Cowboys on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
3 down, 3 down. Mike 3, Mike 3. Go. Hey, kill. Mike 3.
Prescott from the gun. And he'll have his man. That's Cooper. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
Watch time. Tie it right.
Prescott on first down. This one taken in by the former Baylor Bear, Jalen Hurd. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Prescott now 9 of 15 throwing the ball, 60%, and it's 1st and 10.
What we got? Mike 3. Here we go, D. Get off the field. Mike 3. Combo. I'm going to come back to you.
And again, it's Prescott. Wide open, Amari Cooper. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Defense. 0-0, Mike 3. Silver. Mike 3. Combo. You don't know no better. Mike 3. I'm trying to...
To the air again, Prescott. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And finally taken down at the 20-yard line. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays.
And a Cowboy first down.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
Play to win. Let go.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. Right hash, 37-yard attempt. The kick by Marr is good. So we have reached halftime in what's a 6-point game at the break. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, the Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. This is fielded at the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Let's go.
At their own 29-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that.
Hey, here we go. Then we're going to 53. Rap. Check Mike.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Prescott to the left side and complete for Amari Cooper. That one a first down pickup of 8.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Cowboys.
Here we go. It's out time, guys. It's out time. $47. Don't get nervous now.
Prescott looks to throw on first. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
Here we go, 47.
Throwing. Prescott. That's Samuel, caught left side. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins' 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Here we go, 46, 46.
Don't get nervous.
26.
They'll throw again. Prescott over the middle, complete to Samuel. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 12 more yards there and another first down. And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Redskin defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Here's Prescott. And he's got a man on the crossing route. That's Moore. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. A gain of 6 there on first.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 19-yard line.
Six yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Here's Pollard. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
Hey, here we go, 49.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 9-yard line.
And the ball situated at the 9, 2nd and goal. Run for Pollard. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
Kill. 47. 26.
Now Prescott. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. So the defense gets the stop. I know it's situation to situation, but who has more pressure there, offense or defense, when they go for 2?
I truly believe it's the defense has more pressure because the offense has an entire playbook wide open from the 2-yard line. You can run it, you can throw it. So defensively, I think most teams are going to be aggressive and force the issue and Bring pressure.
At their own 25-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Here's Haskins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jalen Smith in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Now they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. On 2nd down, Love. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 15. Not the start to the drive they were hoping for. That run doesn't get them much at all.
No, not at all. That leaves them with 3rd and long, which means you got to dial up something pretty good. Think your best player with a play that he likes to run best.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship. Kill, 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 kill.
And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play, as we'll get a timeout. And with that, they're down to 1 remaining here in this second half. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Now it's Haskins. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
This has been a really nice day for the defense. They've made it so difficult to find open receivers because they're able to squeeze the passing lanes down. A lot of what they're doing is communicating. Receivers in one area, receivers in another area. They're almost what they call passing them off from one defender to the next, even in zone defenses, and making it very hard to find an open spot for the quarterback to deliver the ball.
Well, that looked for a second like he might take it all the way, but as it stands, it's still a massive return. And this offense set up with a very short field. 1st and 10 inside the 20.
Kill. 47.
First down, Prescott. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further.
And that's another route that defenders would vote to take out of the game.
The wheel route?
Oh, without a doubt. You're just trying to move everybody in one direction. And whether it's a running back or another receiver, as they zip out on the sideline, you've got a problem on your hands.
Yeah, well, the defenders hate it there. It happened, and it resulted in a touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. They stay on the ground. Geis again. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
Let's go. 18 Gator. What's the run? They're running it. Wide. Get wide. 61. Next stop. Mike. 57 to Mike. Blue Dan. 57's the Mike. Watch 57.
Guys, it's game situation. Let's go.
Hey, kill. Kill it up.
Now Haskins. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack.
I think we've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores. That situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, a bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, 3rd quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes. And all the way down inside the 25 before he gets out of bounds. Well, that looked for a second like he might take it all the way, but as it stands, it's still a massive return. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Elsewhere, they have gone to the second half in Carolina, and the Packers have just scored, and they'll add on to their lead. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that game and others around the NFL. On 1st and 10, Prescott. Incomplete. Jalen Hurd, the intended receiver, but it's going to be 2nd down. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Here's Prescott. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Give him 7 on the play, and all of a sudden here it's 3rd down. Back now at FedEx Field. It's the Cowboys with the football. They'll be looking to tack on to their lead as we get set for the 4th. A 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3.
Here we go, 47.
You ain't doing nothing today.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. And that is incomplete. So now here comes the field goal team for the 3rd time today. A 33-yarder from the left hash. The kick by Maher is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So he remains perfect, 3 for 3 in the field goal department.
And it's so important for any offense to have an ace like him up their sleeve, isn't it? Because now you know what his range is, and as soon as your offense gets there, you're pretty much counting on 3 points going up on the board.
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line.
The Redskins take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're coming off a 3 and out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Throwing now, Haskins on 1st down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DeMarcus Lawrence in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Check 26, check 26. Bang, 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 bang. 57's Mike. Mike 57. It's going to be a long...
On the ground, it's Geis. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. The Redskins going to go ahead and use their final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter.
Here we go. Hey, hold on. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Check 13. Check 13. Rush in. Run.
Now Haskins, 3rd and long. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this will be caught at the 30. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. A big gain of 39 on 3rd.
Redskins, first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Slam. Let's go. Come on. Delta. 57 to Mike. 57 to Mike. He's tired of me. He's tired of us. Slam. 22, check, cover. 22, check, cover. Check 24, check 24.
Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. So that'll back them up 5. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15.
Go. Switch. Check your hot read. Check. Ball shot. Press him. 57.
Now Haskins to throw it. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. DeMarcus Lawrence has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
I know there would be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and end up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. They go play action with Haskins. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
That's going to frustrate the coaching staff a little bit as they dialed up the deep shot, but they weren't on the same page on that play. Heck, I don't think they were in the same book. I think he thought he was going to do something else, ends up throwing it over the sidelines. Well incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
You got tight right there. Trump. No. Over. Motion. 6 guys. Check 6 guys. Sure. Watch the edge. Watch it.
From the gun, Haskins on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete.
Pass on 3rd down. Intended for Paul Richardson. Incomplete. Byron Jones on the coverage.
They're already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down.
Tight ends on the Ringo. Alert. 3 down. Check.
Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. Now the play clock hits 0 here, and we're going to get a delay. Here's Tressway now. He'll boot it away from about his 35. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. To throw is Prescott, and this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
You gonna see me in your nightmare. Mike 3. I got
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Cooper's got it. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a 1st down. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Focus, defense, focus.
Prescott yet again. Completes it to Corey Grant. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Out. Mike 3. All right. Here we go. Let's go, B. Let's go.
Prescott on 1st down. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. Jalen Hurd, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and 7 yards to go.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 7. And again, it's Prescott. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins' 25-yard line.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and this is what we saw there. A nice pickup for a 1st down.
3 down. Going to 53. 3, Mike 3. Combo.
Throwing here, Prescott. And he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Curtis Samuel, the one he was looking for. But now it'll be 3rd down.
3rd down and 5 yards to go.
The Cowboys on third down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5.
Here we go, 47.
To the air again, Prescott. And he'll have his man. That's Cooper. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Prescott now toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Intended for Curtis Samuel. Incomplete. It's 2nd and goal at the 9-yard line.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
Here we go, 46.
Here we go. Mike 3. Combo. Let's go, D. Mike 3.
Well, Prescott here to throw. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Curtis Samuel, the intended target, but now it's 3rd and goal.
They always say that real estate is about location. Well, guess what? When it's a slant route, the quick ones, timing. Got to be able to lead your man with the football.
And the timing off right there. Threw it behind him. Looking to throw. Prescott. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Jalen Hurd, his first touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. I tell you, Charles, you play to the final whistle, I get that, but there are a few folks that might not be too happy with that score late in the game with it already well in hand.
You seem a little squeamish about that last score.
I struggle with this one. I struggle. But on the other, the argument, I get it, on the other side is, hey, do something about it. Stop them.
I guarantee you, I know who was really excited. Fantasy owners who had them. Hey, listen, get the points for me. They're not worried about hurt feelings or anything like that. That's just new age stuff.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them.
Switch. 57.
On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack.
Brought down back at the 14-yard line.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.